Hey there, today's lesson is about cell formats. Now, it might not be what you think of instantly. It's not necessarily talking about bolding, centering, making it size 15. It's not really that kind of formatting. It's what kind of format, what kind of data you're using, I guess you could say. So, currency means money, and these aren't formatted yet for currency. Right now, in fact, everything that I've typed up is just in the default, which is called number. If you ever want to check and see what format you're in at the moment, you click on the cell that you want to check and you come up here, and whatever's listed right here is the format you're in. So we are in the default called number, but we have all these other options that we can change our cells to. And the cool thing about it is it does it for you so that you don't have to type, for instance, the dollar sign every time you're typing in a price. It'll just do that for you. Or if you're typing in the time, it'll add the colons and the PMs and AMs and things like that. So it is a good thing to know how to do. It saves quite a bit of time when you're needing to work with one of the formats other than the default. Okay, so you guys are going to copy and paste this thing right here. I'll put that in Canvas. But then before you go change the format of this data, I want you to continue this pattern and put April 3, April 4, April 5. But the cool thing is you do not have to type them all in yourself. You can use one of our mouse pointers called the fill handle. So what we want to do is select both of these. It's usually best to have two things to select so that it can see that there is a pattern. And then when you move down to the bottom right corner of the selection, you'll get your thin cross, or the fill handle is the real name. And then you just pull it down. And there you go. Pretty slick. Okay, now for the times, I've been messing around with this column, and times are a little bit tricky. So what I'd like you to do first, I think, is set these cells to be the time format before you type anything in. So let's go ahead with our arrow pointer, our selector, get all those selected, and then let's come into format, and let's go over here and choose time. And then let's see, did I click it? Okay, so I've changed it to time. Let's see if this happens. Again, times are tricky and sometimes they get messed up. 8 a.m., enter. Oh, perfect. 9 a.m., enter. And again, you can use your fill handle. You don't have to sit and type all those times out. You just need the first two, select them, then move to the bottom right corner, get the fill handle, pull it down to copy the pattern down. Now, one thing I don't like so much is the seconds. I don't think the seconds are that important in this case. So let's see if we can change that. I'm going to move this out of the way. All right, so let's go back into format and let's come over here and go down to more formats. And let's look and see what other time formats there are. So we're on this one right here. Yeah, let's just try this one and apply it. There we go. Got rid of the seconds. That looks better. That's how the standard is to not show seconds. So let's do that one. Okay, so we have dates and times. Numbers are already done because they're just, the number format is the default. Okay, so for currency, now you're just going to select those and come up to the format tab and then change those to currency. Now I did want to show you with currency, and with a lot of the other formats as well, you can decrease the decimal place if you want to just round it up to the 10th, or if you wanted to round it up to the nearest whole number, or if you want to go the other way. So let's keep it standard. Currency usually has 2 decimal places, so we'll leave that one like that. Okay, so this one, we're going to put it in the accounting format. We know which format to choose because of what I've listed up here for you. So we'll select accounting, come up to our format, go over here, choose accounting. Okay, and accounting is a lot like currency. You can see the only difference is the dollar sign is clear out here on the left edge of the cell. That's what accounting looks like. So it's kind of weird to most of us that are not in an accounting class or an accountant by profession, but to those people, that is totally normal. So let's leave that like that, and then let's move on and do our percents. So you'll select all your data. Now, when you change it to the percent format, it's going to move the decimal place 2 to the right, or in other words, it's going to times it by 100. So let's go up here and choose percent. And there we have it. Okay, the last thing you guys have to do is add a main heading and a subheading, or a main title and a subtitle. So what I'd like you to do is select 3 of these. Okay, 3 rows. And again, it doesn't really matter if you select them right here or over there. So you select 3 rows, and then you right click and insert 3 rows. And then your main heading is going to go here. And let's just call it cell formats, just like the name of our document. And then, oops, we don't want to underline. Control U to take off the underline. Select all the way to F, so it'll be centered over all of these, A through F. Then we want to go to our merge button. And the size is always 15 on the main title. And always bold to make it stand out. Okay, subtitle goes right here. Let's see, take off the caps lock key. And let's just have you put your name, actually. And then it needs to be not underlined. Control U. It's getting the underlined from these. It's guessing that we probably want to keep using them, but we don't. So let's select those. And then we'll go ahead and merge that one. And it's already in the center, but if yours doesn't go in the center, come down here and choose this one for center. All right, I think that is it for today. Hope you guys have a good one. Thank you.